What's up guys, Doe here, and since we just finished the main quest storyline, we did all the main quests, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're done with all the main quests. Now it's time to sort of work on the off quests, or the side quests, and the most important one that I think y'all should really be doing, aside from the unlocking strikers and unlocking repeaters, is going to be the quest for trials. So the quest is Trial Run, and Lady Luck challenges you to emerge victorious from a normal trials hunt. And after doing this trial quest, there's going to be a quest for doing the Dauntless difficulty trial. So I would accept this, and every single week, if you guys had time, I would definitely do trials because you get steel marks, and steel marks let you buy some really cool stuff, some really cool rewards. Like all the stuff in here, you can get cells, you get these are mods. You get mods, you get specials, and you can even get a weapon and a lantern. So this is important. If you guys enjoy the game and you want to see what it really has to offer, you should really be doing normal trials. And now, not everything in this story is even that useful. Like Insatiable Dance, not that good. I don't care what you say, not that good. But most of the stuff in here is cool, and some of it is best in slot for weapons, like Tactical Magazine, best in slot for regular repeaters. You got Avenging Overdrive, best in slot special for sword right now. So definitely do trials. And for me, on this new account, I have not done trials yet, even though, well, on this run, I haven't done trials yet. But before, I did have a gold crown, which I think is kind of funny that you can have that. So I haven't done trials yet on this run, but before I did. So I reset my account. I kept the gold crown, though. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and unequip that ish, though. Get me out of here. Anywho, for this quest, we need to do a... Where's it at? We have to do a normal trial. So do a normal trial. We're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Right now, it's Shockjaw Nayzaga. And I will say this trial is difficult. On the normal mode, it's not going to be that bad. It doesn't have Aftershock, which is going to be a harder modifier on the harder trial. But let's go ahead and get this going. And I would do a group hunt. And I suggest doing group hunts, but I suggest making a actual group to do the hunt. Because doing random, random groups where you do like a public hunt and you get random people, you're going to get some varying results, and most of the time, you're going to get some not great teammates if you do that. So I suggest making a group in like a Discord, like the official Discord for Dauntless, discord.gg/Dauntless. It's a great place to do it. That's where I suggest doing it. And yeah, anywho, this is a shock trial, and it's most of the time a good idea to bring a weapon that's strong against the trial, in this case shock, so I'm using a terror weapon, because it is strong against shock. And before I go into the trial, real quick, I'm going to get my 200 steel marks on the hunt pass, and I'm going to buy a berserker cell. What? I just got robbed. Wait. Oh, it's on... I'm an idiot. Never mind. It's on the elite track, and I'm a poor boy on this account. Nice. It's funny, I've been playing this game for a while. I don't even know that the tracks work. That's rip. But what I would do, though, since I'm doing this trial right now, I'll get 200 steel marks if I get a sub 3, and then I can go ahead and buy a cell that I want from the trial store. Or I could buy 2. But I'll probably just buy 1 berserker cell from the store, and I'll be good. Can't believe I forgot how that works. I forgot how the dang hunt pass works, man. But there are marks on the hunt pass for the free track. It's just a little bit further down. You get 400 steel marks on the free track, and 600 on the paid track of the hunt pass. But to get the free marks is a bit further down. Anywho, I need to find some good cells I want to use. I don't really have any good options. I'll go with tough just to not die, to stay alive a bit longer. That'll be good. And my build is trash because I still do not have good cells, but it's okay. We're gonna make do. And one thing I really suggest is bring potions, man. The best thing you can really do in trials. Well, there's a lot of things you can do, but one of the best things you can do is just bring consumables. Consumables are very potent, super strong. You want to have them, and I suggest bringing Bork tonics if you're new. If you're gonna get hit, or if you think the hunt's gonna last a while because you have bad gear, bring Bork tonics. The longer the hunt lasts, the greater the chance you're getting hit is. So Bork tonics, I suggest Frenzy tonics, and Aether Drive in my case is okay. If you're in a group, bring pylons, because pylons affect everyone in the pylon, making it stronger, more beneficial. Yeah. And I'm also using strikers. in trials because strikers at the moment are freaking strong. Some would say kind of busted. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock them out on this trial. And the only thing that's really different about this trial is it has near sight, where Slayer's vision will become shrouded by a cloud of umbral aether. That affects your vision, and it also affects your hearing for whatever reason. And that will be the hardest part about this normal trial. But you're basically just fighting a really beefed up Shockjaw Nayzaga in normal. Nothing too crazy happens. You just have near sight, which is gonna probably blindside a couple of y'all. You'll get hit by orbs because Shockjaw deploys pylons, and it's hard to know where the pylon is if you can't see it and can't hear it. Great sign. But we got our Skarn Strikers, which will help us stay alive for a while on this fight. Like, Skarn Strikers give you a shield. You have a chance to generate shields based on damage dealt, which is crazy. It's already almost staggered because normals, it's really easy to kill. Easy being a I can't, dude. I need to buy a dang dictionary or a thesaurus. I couldn't queue out of that. I'm sad. So this fight, the hardest part is gonna be whenever it... Wait. The hardest part is when it goes into Aether mode. That is gonna be the hardest part about this fight. Also avoiding those freaking... those dang pylons. But now that we have vision, we can see where the pylon is. It's gonna be a really good idea to pan around. If you're on PC, it's really easy. Just pan around and see what the pylons are so you can know where to position yourself to not get hit. Because the pylons don't go through Shockjaw. Okay, so start sliding at me, I think. But it's cool, I've got 1500 shields, so I don't even care. I heard that orb go off. Wasted that clap. Unlucky. It's almost dead though, so we can close the kill. We will get sub 3. I don't think I'll get sub 3 on Dauntless trials. I don't do enough damage. Also, I don't have good enough cells to do it. But that's sub 3. This is on normal. With my current gear, I don't think it's possible to get sub 3 on the harder version of trials. But you can still try it. I don't know. My main thing here is definitely do normal trials because it's not that difficult. Using the build I just used, which isn't even good. Like, my build's not even good. I don't have good cells for the most part. I don't have a good build. But because it's normal trials, it's not meant to be that hard. It's not meant to be something that just like, it's not meant to be like a huge roadblock. It's supposed to be harder than like a heroic Shockjaw, but you can do things to make it much, much easier. Like bringing Borg tonics, using Skarn Strikers. Both those things make it mega easy. So definitely do normal trials. You can do things to make it to where normal trials is possible and not impossible. You can make it possible and not impossible. We got sub 3 first try. Wasn't that bad. I didn't even play that well either. Like if I had better gear, that would be so much faster. And for my gear right now, I don't have anything plus 15. I don't have anything past plus 10. All I have is plus 10 gear, and I've got 20 power or 20 power level from doing escalation just randomly. So that helps a little bit. It's not nothing crazy, but it does help. And for my build, we still have 2 green cells in this build, which just goes to show it's not that good. But we make do. We'll make do with this build. And I want to see how I do in the harder trial, which is going to be more difficult for sure, because it's like the Dauntless version. The Dauntless version is meant to be way more difficult. Let's go and turn this quest. Trial run. Well batten down my hatches. What the freak? You did it. Glad to see I'm still an excellent judge of character. A. It's a victory for us both. Like challenges you to emerge victorious, yada yada. And then now you have the next quest, which I think is the last quest from her, and that is to do the Dauntless difficulty. So you only get these 2 quests one time. You get the first quest, which gives you 200 still marks for doing a normal trial, and you get 200 gilded marks for doing a Dauntless trial. Still marks are to buy things that give you power. Gilded marks are to buy things that give you cosmetics, which the cosmetics are okay. I wish that they were better, and hopefully, like in the next season of trials, if we get one, they'll be better looking and more flashy. But defeated Behemoth in the Dauntless trial, which is going to be a lot harder. And now we have 300 still marks, or we have 500 still marks since we got that quest. You could do a couple things. If you guys want, you could either buy the cells, which I'm probably going to buy a Berserker cell since it's really strong. It'll give me a bit more damage than I have right now. It'll help me out to just get the trial done faster. You could buy 2 mods, or you could buy a special. So if you bought a special, I would suggest getting Avenging Overdrive if you play Sword. This is objectively the best special out of this whole selection. It is the most useful, and on the Sword, it is very strong. As for mods, there are a couple mods that are really good. Actually, I lied. There's like 2 mods that are really good. There's Tactician's Magazine. Oh no, there's 4 mods. I'm a bot. So for mods, you could get Whistling Blade, which I think is really fun on the Sword. Also very strong if you have stamina, like Skullforge or Conditioning. Those like sources of stamina to make it better. And then Tac Magazine for repeaters is nuts. But you also have Momentum Pommel for the Sword and Execution Spearhead for the Warpike. These 4 mods are very good for the weapons that they are for. And yeah, those are your options. I'm going to go ahead and buy some cells to make my life easier, to do more damage, to just get this hunt done as fast as I can and make it easier on myself. And I'm probably going to buy a Discipline cell as well, just to see what I can do with it. Because I do think that I have some No, I don't. I lied. Rip. Do I have anything with Rage on it to help me make a build? I do not. Making this build is not the best. I'm just gonna go with this build again. I'll send it. If I had time, I'd farm other gear. I would get some Shroud pieces, but farming Shroud right now is kind of not great. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and send it with this. We'll see how this goes. I will change my Pred cell to Berserker, because that's more beneficial, I think. Because what? That's 27% to 35%. I could change that. Nah, this is good. Berserker gives you 20% extra damage at +3 for her dealing damage. You get 10 stacks of that. So, or not, that's not 10 stacks. How does it still work again? Bruh. Yeah. After dealing damage, gain 3.5% damage for, so after doing damage, gain 2% damage for 3 seconds, the stacks 10 times. So yeah, 20% damage at 10 stacks. And I'm gonna go ahead and make some more potions. But first, I'm gonna Q. And we're gonna see how this goes. I expect to die. If I do die, I'm just gonna call it. I don't really feel like trying over and over in this trial. So, change of plans. I do not suggest doing Dauntless trials against Shockjaw Nayzaga. I just don't think it's a good idea. I think all it's gonna do is make, if you're a new player, all it's gonna do is make you upset. It's not very fun. It's not very engaging. So, wait to do Dauntless trials against Shroud next week, because that's gonna be much easier, more fun, and more engaging. Because like for Shockjaw Nayzaga, there's some scuff mechanics, man. There's some scuff mechanics, and they're kind of gross. Like the kind of gross that makes you go ew, like that, you know? It's just, I can't get behind it. Anyway, though, do normal trials. Definitely do normal trials. Get your still marks. Get some cells, some modifiers, some specials. They make the game more fun, and they're definitely obtainable for sure. But Dauntless trials, all they're for is cosmetic stuff, and most of the cosmetics aren't even good, which is kind of funny. Like, they're hard to get, but they're not rewarding to get. So, I don't know, man. Someone can try and convince me the devs care about trials, but they would have to try their hardest, because I don't think they do, personally. Anyway, I don't want to be say anything else, because all I have are negative outlooks on Dauntless trials. That's all I got. Like, it's been like 20 something weeks, I think, of trials, and nothing's really changed. So, like, how am I supposed to feel, you know? Anywho, that's the video, guys. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully it taught you something, and hopefully you guys are enjoying, or I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video. Probably be something like Dauntless Trials and New Gear. I don't know, something or another. I'll figure it out. But thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.